After a stellar start to my first video, I thought I'd do a second one and hopefully get slightly more interest. Oh well, I honestly didn't think anyone really watched the other one, but hopefully I still think there's things to be shared and could be worth a listen. What am I doing? I'm just heading to a job meeting for a potential new renovation job that could be potentially quite a decent one. So I just thought I'd do this video with a general vibe and idea of some of the benefits of working for yourself rather than working on salary, and what, obviously there's a lot of negatives, but I'm kind of also, I was wanting to focus a little bit on what you can what positives you can experience out of it as well, which is obviously the main reason why I'm going down this path. So I've done time as a carpenter builder for wages, and now it's been about 2.5 years of doing my own small business with me and a couple of contractors who work for me. So today, for example, Friday, this camera shakes a bit. I'm gonna have to, it's gonna have to be a little bit better than this in the future, I reckon. Anyway, today basically I've got a few meetings this morning. I'm looking at that job, and then I've taken the whole day to really do a little bit of admin, and that's kind of the luxury, leads me to one of the first luxuries of working for yourself, which is you have ultimate freedom. Freedom comes with that responsibility of, if you're not there and you're not supervising and you're not taking accountability, things are not going to go right, but at the same time, you can find those pockets of freedom where, for example, by lunchtime today, I'm going to be basically done, and I've got my board in the back, and I'm going to go for it. I'm 95% going to go for a surf if I feel like doing it. That's one of the huge things that I love about working for myself. The whole philosophy and concept of it. It's not just about being able to do what you want whenever you want to do it. It's that you're the one directing what you're doing. So that's the theme that I kind of want to have in this channel, whether it's about health, whether it's about small business, whether it's about anything, is that you're the one who should be the director of your own show. So you listen to many different people who, even as much as it's cliche, like Joe Rogan or all these people that have done reasonably well. I'm not saying that I'm in any boat of doing well like that at all, but it seems to me that part of that is being able to direct your own show, and that means I don't actually like this job that I'm going to go look at now. So I get there and it's client, red flag, he's a bit annoying, the job isn't the kind of work we like to do. At the moment we have the luxury of being there's a trade shortage, and we can say no, we don't want to do that. So I essentially, part of that is the freedom to direct what you're doing. You're the one kind of calling the shots, and how we do the jobs, who we do them for, when we do them is huge in terms of feeling like you're in control. And I think that is just one of the main things that people are seeking in life, that they don't probably consciously always realize, is it's not just about making heaps of money and being able to do what you want to do when you want to do it, go surfing and all that. It's about being in control. And when you work for someone, to me it feels like, honestly, night and day. Like, if someone was to say to me now, I'll pay you 20% more, but you've got to go back and work on wages for someone, I really don't know if I could do that, because it's just, everything about it is hard. And it's not hard in the sense of physical or whatever, it's just that lack of control and freedom and autonomy around what you do. And I just think that is the ultimate cherry on top for working for yourself. Not only that, like, you can govern, whatever you put in is what you're getting out. So if you want to do marketing that's additional, or you want to do more hours or more projects or hire more guys and take on more risk and responsibility, you're going to earn more money. Whereas on wages, it just feels like, obviously it is, like, this is what you get. Whether you work extremely hard or not, that's what you get. And I've seen it in crews, like, hard work certainly doesn't equate to getting more pay. And I just think part of the human psyche as well, or at least mine, is you want to feel limitless. And if you're working on wages and I'm getting $27 an hour and that's all I can get, and I can bust my chops all day today and I'll get $27 an hour, there's something in that just feels so limiting. Well, there's not something in it, it is limiting. Whereas, for example, for me, if I've done the job that needs to be done, I'm done for the day, unless I choose otherwise. So, like, if I'm done by 12, I'm done by 12. I'm not going to work till 4. And if I don't need to. And also, my pay is completely tied to the hours I do each day. It's about productivity. It's about leveraging the other 2 guys that work for me, so hopefully they can make a little bit of money as well for me. And then it's about being able to charge the value that you're worth. So once you take out the middleman of the person who's employing you and become the owner, all the hourly rate goes to you. Like, so for example, look, I don't really mind about sharing numbers, but 2.5 years ago, just before I started my own thing, I was on 42 Australian dollars per hour for wages. No benefits. That was just pure casual rate, like basically a contracting rate. I'm now charging myself out at around $90 an hour, and that is bargain basement at the moment in our environment, and for for running jobs. So it's more than double the hourly rate. And not only that, that's not taking into account the margin on the other 2 contractors, margin on materials. So yeah, the money is incredibly better, and to be honest, the stress at the way that I've got the business set up is equal or less than when I was on wages. And I think I'll go into the way that I've structured what I'm doing in another video, but yeah, that's for another time. But this is more around, there's an old philosopher, sort of, I don't know what you'd call him, called Terence McKenna, and a big theory of his was build your own boat, build your own damn boat. So build your own way of doing things and build your own life, and you don't have to do what everyone else is doing. And you look at the results, like, Everyone else, what are they doing? The median or the average income in Australia is $90,000 for someone working 40 hours a week in a professional job. You know, like, I wouldn't be taking cues from what everyone else is doing. Anyway, that's enough for this video. And hopefully if you enjoy this kind of stuff, I can, do more.